You are now tuned in to Two Studs in a Pod, a podcast giving you a candid glimpse into the world of super terrific Uber dykes, but you can call us studs. I'm Blaze.
I'm Meech.
Wild questions on the internet is what we're getting into this week, so let's get into it. Homie, drop the beat. We're just a couple of studs keeping it real raw and off the cuff, and we'd like to welcome you to the show. The world can be a little tense these days with all that's going on. So this week, we're taking it easy and having some fun with friends. But before we get wild, Meech, what's poppin', pimpin'?
Man, we celebrating right now.
Yes.
Biden, he's the president-elect. We got a woman vice president that's
Black
a minority.
Okay.
Sound the alarms.
Yes.
So excited about that.
Goat, all that. You know what I'm saying?
For real, right? She Jamaican too.
Yeah, for real. Let's get it.
Repping the islands. So just celebrating that. Brooklyn was on fire this weekend. Just people celebrating in the streets, everybody turning up. Everybody had masks on, but COVID is still a thing, so let's be safe, people.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm celebrating right now. It was anxiety for a couple days, a lot of anxiety. Waiting, because that map was real red, so I was nervous.
It still is a little too red for me, especially around where I am. But driving through the town and giving a bird to all the fucking signs that I seen,
Trump signs,
right, and playing "fuck Donald Trump" loud as can be. You know what I'm saying? And screaming that shit out the window, like that shit felt good. Like it was definitely a release and was one of the highlights of the week. That is for sure. Is
facts.
Yeah, fine getting that ultimate verdict, and I think we're still in for a fight because they're not just going to lay down. A lot of them have all these theories and things out there, but facts are the facts, and the facts are he won. Like we took it when we had to take it. Now it's their turn to take it. So here we go. Right. And it shouldn't be like that. We all need to just put that behind us and move on as much as possible. But bruh, I'm still happy. Like country's moving.
Right.
Definitely moving.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, this week, we're taking a break from our regularly scheduled program, as we like to do from time to time, and getting into some of the most wild questions we've come across on the internet. But getting wild with us this week is our friend Mocha. Mocha, go on ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, everyone. My name is Mocha. Here representing Team Biden, by the way. I just have to put that out there. I know you guys just touched on that a little bit, but what? Kamala is in the building. I'm so excited about that because I am Jamaican, so we have one representing Yard. Too excited. But I'm excited to be here talking to you guys. I miss you both.
Yeah,
we need to have you, man.
I know. I've been saying we need to have you on here and just turn up. You know what I'm saying? So.
For old time's sake.
Yeah, that's right. Like we used to do back in the day. We can only link up virtually these days anyway. Right. So, or at least responsibly.
True.
All right. Let's go ahead and get this party started. We're going to start this off by picking a number. We have a set list of questions, and we're just going to pick a number, and whatever number you get, that's what question we're going to start off with. So let's see how wild it gets. Mocha, as our guest, we'll go ahead and let you pick the first number. You can pick any number 1 through 26.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with lucky number 7.
All right. So this question is, are you covering up her name after y'all break up?
Oh! Oh my gosh, stop it. Okay.
Yo, that's how these questions.
Hell yes for me.
Yeah.
Hell yes for me,
This was
honey.
not planned. Yes.
That is a definitely yes. That's for sure, for sure.
Like immediately or after some time or like how's that process
I well, man, I wish the viewers can see me now, but I do have a cover up in the middle of my chest. But so, I would say, covering up one's name is a part of the healing process. So whether it's immediate or down the line, it's up to that person, and as they're going through the grieving process, wherever that falls. I mean, me personally, I had my ex on my body, and every time I looked in the mirror and I saw her name, I was like, "This bitch." It kind of like reopened wounds and made me think of things that occurred or the moment that I got it, how I was feeling, and now what I'm going through. So for me, it was just like, you know what? We have an open wound. Let's suture that shit up, put a band-aid over it, let it heal, and keep it moving. So I would say do that shit as soon as you can, immediately if possible.
Mm. I mean, I had the same situation. Mine was on my leg, and I ended up getting it covered up like way later though, like way later. It wasn't immediately because I guess because it was on my leg, I just never really like thought about it. And like the women that I was dating at the time, they didn't really like say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like they never said you got to do this or do that. But then I started dating this one chick, and she used to be like, "Yo, that shit irks me." So I mean, after that, like I decided I was just gonna go ahead and get it covered up. You know what I'm saying? At that point, but and I don't know. I just never really thought about it. I mean, at the same time, like matching tattoos, I've done that. So yeah, and that is what it is. I mean, I guess matching would be different
Right.
than
Right. Yeah.
name, but yeah. Yeah, I took my time, you know what I'm saying? So, but I still felt the need to get it covered up, and I feel so much better. Like I know it's there, but I don't even think about it. I think about it even less now it's covered up. I like the one. I definitely like the one that I got covered up. So maybe that's why I got it in the first place. Was to eventually get this one that I really love.
Word. Word.
What about you, Meech? You got
I will probably cover it up right away, but I thankfully have never had anybody's name tattooed on me, and I don't ever plan on it. So that's that.
All right, go ahead, Meech. Pick you a number.
I'm gonna pick number 4 because 4
Oh,
is my number.
alrighty. Can a woman that was once a prostitute make a good wife?
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Prostitute now. I think prostitute and stripper are two different things. So let's make sure
Yeah.
we
No,
have.
that's tough. I would. I'd like to. I'm a Sag, so I think positive. So I'm gonna give her a chance, but she could probably make a good wife, but maybe not my wife. I don't think I'd. I mean, I don't know. That's
Yeah, I don't
tough.
know. I don't know. Like a prostitute. I don't know. Like
I
I would.
know.
I think that I would want to be more understanding and be like, yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think that that would work for me. I don't think
Right.
that's
I
gonna
mean, like, was she a prostitute in her like her early, 18 to 26, and she's, hasn't been one for the last 20 years? I don't know.
right. Like, did she just get off the block? Yeah. Like
Right.
how deep?
Are we gonna run into your Johns if we driving down the street? Like,
Yeah, where? Like, are you still?
I don't
Yeah,
know. What
yeah.
what
I
about
don't know.
you, Mocha?
Oh man, listen. So first of all, for me it's different. I'm a femme that loves studs. So if I come across a stud, which I'm certain there probably is out there in the world, who knows with 2020 and all this shit going on, there may be studs out there that prostitute themselves, whether with males, females, whatever. I don't know. However, that what she got going on has nothing to do with me. I would not touch her with a stick. I wouldn't even entertain her. I don't even want if she drops a napkin, I would walk right past it. Like I can't even. So that's a heck no to me. Now, I mean, if I was a stud now, I'm
Damn.
just thinking, trying to put myself in your shoes. If I was a stud and there's a little baddie and, you get to know her and then later down the line when y'all get, talking and she's like, oh, by the way, I used to XYZ. I mean, at that point, you're like, well, shit. do I want to touch her and risk me catching A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all these STDs out there, or do I,
Right.
so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess both. I would probably still say no, but I don't know. That's crazy, especially if it was a stud. Oh my gosh, Jesus,
That's
lay me down
wild.
on the ground. That is it. No.
I mean, but what's the difference, right? Can't turn a hoe into a housewife. If she's out there hoeing, at least if she's out there prostituting, she was making some money. You don't know how many people your potential new boo has slept with.
True.
I mean,
that's
that's
true.
true.
You're right. You're right. What if she did make enough money where she had like a whole vaginal rejuvenation or something? I mean, I don't know. I mean, because in my mind, you throw, it's a hot dog down the hallway. I'm just scared. I'm just like, I don't really want to go there. I
Well,
don't know. I mean, who knows?
I feel you. I feel you. That was a wild one.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm trying. Let me see.
All right, please. I'll read the question. You pick.
All right. Let me get number 13.
Number 13. All right. So you and your spouse go to sleep at the same time, then wake up and go on Messenger and notice that they've been active minutes ago. Would you find it suspicious?
No, I would find myself crazy for even checking that shit. Like, what do you mean? Why? What? No, no, that sounds crazy to me. Maybe I'm basing it off my current relationship. You know what I'm saying, and the maturity of that. But no, I don't even. I would never even think that. Maybe in past relationships that I was in or situations that I was in, that would have been something. But that's because that would have been something. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't just been a blank suspicion. It would have been that gut feeling just waking me up in that moment and having me check Messenger. Even though I think that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Me and wifey don't even. We're not even friends on social media, so I wouldn't even be able to check.
Man, that's crazy. So read that question for me one more time.
All right. So basically, you and your spouse go to sleep at the same time and then wake up. And then you go on Messenger and notice that they were active a few minutes ago. Do you find that suspicious?
Hmm. I guess it depends on I don't know. I look at things from all different views. So I guess it depends on how secure you are in your relationship. You know what I mean? I mean, what stage are you in? Is this some person that I just initially, started a relationship with? It's only been a few weeks or a month or a few, 6 months or so. Am I still in the, not sure yet kind of state? I mean, it depends.
Your spouse, right? So you gotta.
Oh, it's a spouse. Okay, well,
It says your spouse though, right? So you gotta.
yeah, I guess, but it still has to. I don't know. Yeah, I think. Oh God, I don't know. It's hard. This is hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is hard because I guess I mean I would question it if I didn't trust my spouse. I guess that's appropriate. I would question it and be like, what the hell? I would if I didn't trust my spouse. But if there was total trust, then I wouldn't even give it a second thought.
Yeah.
The Messenger is not always accurate either, too. I'm gonna just put that out there. But what about you, Mish? What's your position on that?
I don't check Messenger when I first wake up. I have screen time on, so I don't give a shit. If you're on Messenger and that's what you want to do first thing in the morning, you need to get your priorities in order. That's how I feel. I don't find it suspicious. I don't care what you do on social media. If you want to cheat, go ahead. Um, there's plenty of fish in the sea. That's just me. I'm not too worried about it. I don't I don't think you should be too worried about it either. If you are, then I don't think that should be your spouse.
Facts. All right, Mocha, your turn. Hit us with another number.
26.
Oh, straight for the bottom. Hold on.
From the bottom, right?
From the bottom. Would you ever date a trans dude or a trans woman?
Oh, I just had this conversation with my girl. I would be interested. I would try it. I really would. I would try it either way. I would try it either way. If it was a
Wait, what you mean either way? Like, You would try it if it was
Male
a
to
male to
female, female
female.
to male, I would try it. Yeah, I would. The reason I say that is because if it's a male to female, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get too freaky on this podcast, but
I'm
Go ahead.
I don't know.
like, what's stopping you?
I'm just saying, I would try it. Like, I don't know. I've never done this before. All right, so I would try a male to female because it's just like in my mind when I'm in a passionate state with my person and they have their fingers or whatever and they're inside of me, it to me would be the same. If that's my person, I would have the benefit of having the female like the softness of the body, the breast and all that, and then whether they cut it off or not, I would have that light penetration. If they're on estrogen, then their pee would shrink so it wouldn't be so big. I don't think it would be a problem, honestly. It's like getting a strap. I mean, what the fuck? So I would try it.
Well, all right. I never thought about it like that with the estrogen thing. But not, I mean, not that I'm trying to get penetrated. So that's probably why I never thought about it. But what about you, Meech? Like, what's your thoughts on
um, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I would probably say no because I like women, right? But then it would mean that I'm not treating like a trans,
woman
male
like a
to
woman?
female as
Yeah,
a woman, as
yeah,
like she should be. So, um, that would be tough, but I would probably say no.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with no.
I'm gonna have to concur with that. I mean, I don't have an attraction there. You know what I'm saying? Not to say there was this one trans woman back in my day that possibly could have gotten it if I had enough rum in my system. But yeah, I mean, and that took a lot, and
Yeah.
that's probably because like I saw her naked one time when she performed. You know what I'm saying? And she like moved moved her dress out the way, and I was like, wait a minute, where is it? I'm so
Right.
intrigued. But other than that, yeah, other than
And
that,
I
that's
was thinking about Pose and thinking about, the one girl on there. I think she's kind of cute. That's like my trans crush, I guess. But I don't think that I could be.
with oh
I
yeah,
don't think I could. Yeah.
yeah, I could probably crush on them, yes, but like beyond that, I don't know.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right, your turn, Meech.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna go with 8.
Oh, all right. Can you cuddle naked without fucking?
No, it's like after we fucking, we're still naked, so we're cuddling. Yeah, I guess you can.
If you put it in those terms that you just said, the after already fucking.
Yeah, after.
What about you, Mocha?
Definitely no. Not at all. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. We definitely going
yeah.
there.
I'm like, if we naked, we already most of the yeah. I'm like, we're already all the way there. The hard part is already over. You know what I'm saying? So we might as well
Right.
do what we came to do. All right, my turn. My turn. Let's go with 21.
21. All right. Should a woman always be submissive to her partner? I mean, that's the question, but I mean, does that mean a femme woman?
I don't know. It was just it was a femme asking the question. I remember that, but I think it was a that was her question based off a conversation she was having with someone else. But I mean, I don't think you should always be submissive. I like a little, feistiness sometimes. I think always submissive is boring. Like I dated a chick when we were in a long term relationship, and that's part of the reason why I don't know. I felt like I needed something else because she was a little too submissive. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was always like what I wanted to do, versus a little pushback. You know, sometimes you need that little like stand up for yourself type shit. So at least for me, anyway.
What about you, Mocha?
Nah. I can't deal with the submissiveness. Not at all. But then I'm looking at it from my perspective. You know what I mean? Like from a stud. Definitely not. If that was the case, I'll be with a femme. But no, for sure not. And then for me too, I feel like I personally could never be submissive either. You know what I'm saying? Like I consider myself an aggressive femme in a sense. Because if I want it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna take it kind of thing.
Wow. All right, girl.
You know, I'm not a yes girl. All right, is it my turn?
No, Meech got to answer that question. Answer the question.
Oh, no, I don't like. You gotta be a little feisty. That's probably why I date
Say them
these
Latin chicks.
spicy
Yeah.
Latinas, right? So, yeah,
Yeah. All right,
that
Mocha,
one short and sweet.
go on ahead.
Did we do number one?
All right. Man, I had some boring head. I started taking the bitch box braids out. What's your boring sex story?
Oh, Jesus. When I had boring head, I have like two stories. Like one time,
Go
I
right
just
ahead.
fell asleep, like knocked out, snoring, like out, like just done. Like it was, yeah, I was out. And then another time, I remember I was just like looking on the sky, just planning like my day. Like, all right, I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta go get chicken. You know, like I just started thinking of all the type of shit that I need to do the next day. So those were my two.
Um, I don't. I don't know. Maybe I don't think I've ever.
You're like, I don't have boring sex, bitch. My shit be lit.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had any boring head. Thankfully.
I definitely have, and I was very upset about it at the time. I was like, I wasted my time. But I was trying to get some free tickets to a concert, and I did get the tickets.
Thinking hard. That's all that matters.
Yes, facts.
All right. Let's go with 16.
Huh. All right. If you're dating someone and their ex is their best friend, is it okay for the ex to spend the whole weekend there?
Whole weekend where?
either
Hell, motherfucking no.
either at your house or at their house. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like wherever.
Yeah, no. No. So of course I have to complicate things, right? So I have an ex, but this was like my very first girlfriend when I was a teenager. And we're like best friends now. And that was, I don't want to say how old I am, but that was years ago. And like, if she comes to visit, obviously she's gonna hang out with us. But we haven't done anything in like 20 years, maybe. You know what I mean? Like I was a kid. In that instance, that's okay. But if this is like a grown up ex, nah, I don't think so.
Mocha?
Yeah.
Definitely not. I don't care what the circumstances are. She could have been your best friend when you came out your mother's uterus. I'm straight. No, sorry. Especially if there was any sexual, interaction. No.
Yeah. No, that's not gonna work. Definitely not spending I don't even want y'all to really be cool like that, let alone you spending the night at my house or at her house, especially not that.
Yeah, but that's because you don't do exes at all.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you're not spending the weekend at my house or at her house. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense especially if you're an adult. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
All right, so let me complicate the question. Let's say if they have kids together, right? And you and the kids live with y'all, the exes come into town, do you let them stay there to spend time with the kids?
Nah, you're gonna have to get a hotel room, homie.
All right. I was just trying to complicate things.
I mean, you can stay long. You know what I'm saying? You can stay late, but you're gonna have to stay
You're not
somewhere
staying
else.
night.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to stay somewhere else. Let's do 19.
Right. All right. All right. A sexy femme or stud you've been crushing on cooks for you for the first time and it doesn't taste good. She asks you how it tastes. What do you say?
Oh man. um. Well, if you've heard last season, you know that I would say I'm probably gonna take the trash out and then never come back. I mean, yeah, I'd be like, it's alright, you know what I'm saying? And we just probably wouldn't really do the cooking thing again, but it depends on how big this crush is, how long I've had this crush.
Right.
What about you, Mika?
What about me? I would say I would be honest, yo. I'm a Sag. I'm like, yo, this is not good. Can we order something? Like maybe you should not be in the kitchen. Let me teach you how to use the sazon and the you know what I mean? Like
So you gotta do this, sir.
exactly. I'm not finna eat no nasty food. I'm a fat girl. I like to eat. Pause. What about you, Mocha?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them straight up. I'm gonna be like, listen, this is whack, but you're still sexy as fuck. What's up? You know, like,
Yeah.
okay, definitely.
Yeah.
Or I'd be
I
like,
might not eat
But I can't
you know what? I
eat
got a good idea. Let me revamp this. Let me revamp this for you. Let me go in the kitchen and handle it.
Anything else you want to say to the people, Mocha?
Well, it was fun. I love this. This is really awesome. This is dope that you guys do this. You know, I support you all. And yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you'll want to come back and do it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let us know if it's a topic you want to talk to the people about.
Okay. Oh, yes. We'll have many topics for sure.
Yes. Get it off your chest.
That's right. That's right. All right, guys. It was so much fun. Thank you again.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate
Thank
you. And on that note, we're going to end the show here. Don't forget to follow Two Studs in a Pod on Instagram and Twitter. Catch a glimpse behind the scenes and follow Meech on IG at the Homie Meech and on Twitter at Homie Meech. And myself at its.me.blaze on IG and at itsmeblaze2 on Twitter. If email is more your thing, shoot us an email at twostudsinapod@gmail.com. That's TWO studsinapod@gmail.com. Two Studs in a Pod is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, Stitcher, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and TuneIn. Gratitude is always the attitude, so we want to say thank you for lending us your ear.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Namaste.